But did you post?
We're streaming. I gotta wait till I hit the. You can't do everything at once.
You need to do everything immediately.
There's a movie. What is it? Everything Everywhere at Once or something like that.
Yes.
That sounds like anxiety inducing. All right. Post.
Posty
Post.
post.
Is that a two-headed pigeon? No, two-headed duck. Swan.
Swan.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to MermFish, Fish Merm, whatever, whoever you want to put first. I think it's Fish Merm, officially. This is a split stream with Mermal and Catfish. I'm Catfish. I have the bottom area for gaming. I'm still playing Daggerfall. I thought tonight might be the last night, but I don't think so. I think I'll be going for at least another stream. And Mermal up there, she does art. You can see that she's got like an art prop next to her head.
I do. And this might be the last night of me working on it. So my art prompt was my subject is princess, my theme is wisdom, and then I have a few colors that I have to use. I see I'm not using orange very much in here, so I might have to find a use for that. So I was working things into my theme that represent wisdom, and I think I've just got a couple more things to add here. So we'll see how that works out.
Yep, so if you've never seen this stream before, it's kind of unique thing going on here with two people doing two completely different things. But we do talk to each other, and we have random questions, and we're weird, and we'll talk about almost anything.
Almost anything.
Random questions, the one above her head, that's from our last stream on Saturday, which was, what's your one piece of advice to everyone here? I think Mermal's was like, you need the budget,
Yeah,
and mine was
learning
like,
the budget.
and mine was, don't give people unsolicited advice. So if you want my advice, I can give you advice, but you're gonna have to ask for it.
Help will always come to those who
To
ask
those
for
who
it.
ask for it. Great advice. I'm gonna sell some shit. I think I need stuff repaired too. Is there a general store?
Alright. Trying to pop up the chat here, so. Okay.
I
So
think
one
I
of the
dropped this
things
shit here.
I'm working into my theme here is an owl because, of course, we have certain things that represent wisdom. Owl is one of those. Some of the other things that represent wisdom is a quill, which she has in her hand, flames or candles, mountains. So I'm just working in a few more of those wisdom things that we associate with wisdom.
Alright, so next on my task list is a miscellaneous quest, but not from this area. It's in this region. I'm gonna go to Jalalalara.
I don't know why this edge of the moon is bothering me.
Vampires at night here.
So we have the chat open here if anybody wants to chat with us while we play games and talk.
Yeah, let me get a random question going. Uh, I think we've done this one before, so skip that one. I'm really gonna have to get new ones. What's the strangest thing that has ever happened to you during a virtual meeting? I don't have one for a virtual meeting, but I do have one for a phone call where this lady threw up
Oh,
while I was talking to her. So that was weird.
I remember you telling me
So
that.
I guess that count. I think it was on like Microsoft Teams, but it wasn't like I saw her, so we weren't like looking at each other, but we had audio, and I'm like kind of trying to help her walk through like troubleshooting something, and suddenly she just stops talking, and I'm like, "Are you there?" And just not like responding, and then all of a sudden I hear, and I'm like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "What am I supposed to do here? Do I just hang up?" I want to be like, "I don't think you're doing well. I'm gonna hang up." Like, I don't remember what I said. I think it was like I waited until she was responsive again. She was like, "Sorry about that," and I'm like, "It's okay. Um, why don't you?" I was like, "Why don't you just, you know, chill out, maybe lay down a little bit. Um, we can figure this part out later," or something like that. And then I think I hung up. And I haven't. I've in the future I've never picked up the phone when she's called me since. I was offended. I was like, are all the people watching the stream throwing up because my voice is that grotesque? No,
The
I'm not
stream?
fighting barbarians. Yeah, if you're throwing up right now because of my voice, let me know. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
I almost yelled out pineapple just to bother him, but
It's really hard to sneeze on stream because you're like, okay, I need to mute my mic and I need to turn off the camera so they don't see me. And and then you still have to be in sneeze mode because you don't want to lose your sneeze. Aborted sneezes are not fun. She makes fun of me when I have an aborted sneeze because I go, ah.
ah, he makes this weird noise. Ah,
It's just a deep breath. Is that a palace? So yeah, so that's my strangest thing that's ever happened during a. It says virtual meeting, but I think
I
phone call is probably.
don't know if I have one. Um,
You had to just plunk it in there, guy, and that was kind of weird.
that was a phone call though.
Yeah, I'm counting phone calls.
Okay. Well, there was once when we were having a whole company meeting, I think it was, and somebody burped. Had their mic on and burped. So that was funny.
Oh, I do have one. There was, so I was on a conference call with like maybe like 300 people or something like that, and it's like a weekly conference call where like they pass it around to each group. Do you have any updates, things like that? And they passed this one lady, and she came on and she was talking like the sound was weird. She was talking like a chipmunk. So it was like, and people were just laughing at her, and they're like, I can't remember her name, but I'll just say it was like Mary. They were like, Mary, there's something wrong. You sound like a chipmunk. And people were in the chat saying they were like dying laughing and stuff. So that was that one.
try that again. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything. Well, that explains why that wasn't working very well. My opacity was...
It's the strangest thing that has happened to you during a virtual meeting, though. So I guess not to other people. But I can't think of anything like that either. Like to me.
Yeah.
Like I didn't throw up.
Yeah, going back to the phone call you was talking about, I used to work on codes of ordinances as an editor, and every now and then we would get something confusing in, and so I would call the city or county or whatever. He has nothing to say, okay?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Every now and then you have to call the city or county or whatever to ask and get clarification on what's happening with the code. And so I called this city up and I got their lawyer and he just lets me speak for like a minute and he goes, "Just plunk it in there." And I'm like, okay, thank you so much, sir. Have a good day. And just hung up. Just plunk it in there. Yeah. It was an accent too. Like, I'm not making that up. This was outside of Chicago, the city I was calling.
It's a very good accent that you did there, imitating.
I don't know if it's really correct, but it was pretty close.
It's the first time I think I've seen one of those. You shouldn't be able to see me. Wonder if my giantess is gonna go up. Or giantess. What is it called? Giant language. Giantish.
Giant language.
They talk in all caps. Size 19 font or something. I have a feeling where I need to go might be up here. So we're gonna have to do a levitate. My character's feeling very powerful. That was fantastic. That scorpion tried to paralyze me, and I reflected it, and it paralyzed itself, and I just smacked it. That's satisfying. I'm looking for a dragonling. Okay, so now back downstairs. That's what that lady sounded like when she was throwing up. That was pretty much a hurl. She's kind of an elderly lady, and like she doesn't seem all there, so I was worried. I do have empathy, but
That is really weird, though. I'm with you. I wouldn't know how to deal with someone, like, literally vomiting on the phone with you.
I feel like socially awkward shit happens to me all the time like this. It's kind of like, so my brother, it seems like weird shit happens to him with like birds and shit. And
Yeah.
there's one time where we were at the golf course and me and my dad and him were all playing golf, and like we get to the green and we're all putting on the green, and like this bird comes up to, I think it's like a blue jay or something, comes up to you and yells at him like right in his face. It's like rah 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 right in his face, and he's like swinging the club around and like, get the hell away from me. And me and my dad are just standing there laughing, and then he goes, why does this stuff always happen to me? That's kind of how I felt after that lady after she barfed. What the heck was that? Oh, this is a dragon lady. Okay. That thing's messing me up. Okay. I don't feel so strong anymore, folks. Now I do.
Those look like chicken legs.
Man, those things, like, he gives me like 3 hits and he destroys my armor.
Get your armor.
Get your armor. Better go and get your armor.
I sang that because he hates that song.
It's bad. I don't even know who sings that song.
I wouldn't know either.
Just got to town and was attacked. Saw that one.
Yep. I wasn't going to expend my energy trying to turn off the camera.
Well, your sneezes are less violent than mine. I do feel like I might sneeze more than you do, though.
Which is hilarious, because I'm the one who's allergic to something we have in this house.
I am allergic to something we have in this house, too. It's called chocolate.
Okay, well, you only sneeze if you eat it.
Okay, I mean,
My allergy just roams around the house, crying for love.
well, I imagine if you ate cats, you might have allergic
No.
reaction too, but
There's no eating of cats here, okay?
we don't do that. Cat tortilla, taco cat. I need to repair my stuff. Somebody get... Okay, I think the general stores are... Hey man, I know, I'm back. Like, people broke my stuff. And he's like, alright, take your clothes off. Get your armor. Have the Wraiths and the Daedra really mess up my armor. Like, in just a couple of hits, it goes from like new to used. Let's hit up the Thieves Guild first.
I'm gonna try the eyes again. I think that's the problem.
Short blade at 80, stealth at 67. That's my top two skills. Restoration's at 67, and it's not even one of my major skills. I've gotten very good at it. I've gotten adept at it. Just casting spells all the time. Wait a minute, what about my reward? I was supposed to have gotten a reward. Who do I report to? Oh, it's in a different town? Shit, okay. That's interesting.
I figured it out. What the hell? There's a bug on my screen. Okay.
Kill
Now it's gone.
Did you kill it?
I did.
Nice.
God. I said now it's gone. That means
Well, I didn't know if you just like shushed it away.
shushed. Slightly better.
Who am I supposed to report this success to? Kive. Okay. Alright, new question. Road trip or plane trip? Just by itself, a road trip. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because being in the airport
It's not fun.
and going through security and dealing with your luggage and then waiting and waiting is not fun.
Yeah.
Road trip always feels like you're going somewhere. You have like visual stimulation is different. It's longer, but like if you tell me I gotta fly to Atlanta or drive to Atlanta, oh, no, those both suck. That's not
Yeah,
a
those
road
both
trip though.
suck. I think
Okay,
that
so
would.
here's the thing: is a plane trip is not about the journey; it's about the destination. A road trip is about the journey.
Okay, well, you kind of think it's about the destination when we're road tripping somewhere.
No, that's not a road trip. That's just getting someplace fast. Yeah, if I'm a road trip for me would be like, hey, let's take our time and take like 2 weeks and just drive out west or something like that and just stop where we want to, not really have major plans. That to me is a road trip. A plane trip is like just fly to Los Angeles. Well, that's my opinion anyway. I don't know that anybody would pick a plane trip unless you're talking about the part that comes after, but
Yeah, I don't want to get on a plane and go through all of that if I don't have to.
I don't necessarily get excited about flying. I get
No.
excited about being somewhere else. Oh, this is all okay. Blocked. And the blocks of my own blue sky.
Oh no.
That followed me, so. You're starting to get an influx of shit.
Mm,
I've noticed getting a lot of like AI art that I'm having to block. And that was just like rage baiting stuff.
oh no. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
You just block it. The Daedric Prince Hermaeus Mora wants me to assassinate a spell sword who went back on a contract with him. Resides in the palace of Jalalara. In exchange for killing him and getting to the contact in 21 days, I will be given the Book of Knowledge, the Ogma Infinium, which is an amazing thing to have. Okay, so I just need to go to the other town. Jalalara. Go in the palace and kill this thing. No, I'm not fighting a barbarian. I'm getting that quest a little too often. And one of the mods I added to the game has like random little encounters. And I seem to be getting that one a lot, where there's like a barbarian that's like, nobody can defeat me, come and challenge me. And I did the one time, and he can't kill him. He's completely immune to everything, including magic. No, wait, swear I didn't mean to pay, or I meant to pay Lord Mora back. Don't kill me, I beg of you here. Spare my life and take these breeches back to him as a token of my goodwill and a down payment on what I owe. Please will you know?
No mercy.
Although I wonder why I can't get the breeches that you apparently had off your body.
Britches. It's a great word.
Breeches.
Britches.
Alright, now where am I supposed to meet the person? Okay, so we don't know where that person is, but they're in their name. We know their name. Can I talk to the horse? people. Okay. Who's this guy? Oh, we got a Daedric Saber. That'll make some good money. Okay, we have somebody else that wants to fight. Why are there so many of these people attacking me? Okay, I'm gonna have to... Man, the people in this region suck.
I think we need another question.
Okay.
I knew I was gonna do that.
Looking for somebody. Remember, you can only read it once. Okay, let's use it. Let's save it first. Great, now we can use it. You get 30 points. Yeah. So, I think willpower would be nice. Let's do 10 to that, 10 to this, and 10 to strength. Alright, so new question. What?
What's the question?
Okay. Who in this room is most likely to interrupt a meeting by climbing on top of the conference table and presenting their idea from there?
Well, I think the answer is me, because you would never be the center of attention ever.
You interrupt a meeting
I would
and,
never do this.
and climb a table.
I would never do it, but I am more likely to.
This is a dumb question.
It's a bad question. Let's do another one.
Who in this room is most likely to binge watch a really obscure Netflix show? Would be you.
Yep, that would be me.
Are you planning to start a family?
Well, we are. I mean, we have a family.
Yeah,
It's
I got
me,
a family.
it's Catfish, and our cat.
And the Measy.
Meezy's the cat.
And the bugs you let in the house.
Oh my god.
What's your favorite or least favorite holiday song? Do I have a favorite holiday song? I like the Monster Mash. That's a holiday song, right? You did the
Hey.
Monster Mash, the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. So I'll say that.
Don't have one?
Feliz Navidad might be my least favorite. I feel like that's really annoying. Cultural appropriation too. Oh, the Hawaiian one. That Maliki Miki Maka. That's bad. That's a bad song. Also that this simply having a wonderful Christmas
He's
time.
gonna start listing off all of the holiday songs everybody loves.
Okay, well,
I don't know if I have
it
one.
did say what's your least favorite, so
I guess so.
I'm gonna say the Hawaiian one is the worst. The Hawaiian Christmas song. That's the worst one
Okay.
for me. What do you got?
Do
Do you have a favorite?
I don't know. Is there one that I sing all the time?
You sing them all.
I sing them all, because they get stuck in my head. So, I don't really have a favorite. Unless there's some, like... Is there a holiday movie that I like that has a song in it that's...
You have to answer this one on your own. I don't know how to tell you.
Come all ye children, I'll take thee away.
Oh, okay.
That's from Hocus Pocus. I probably did not sing the right words.
You know they're the right words. You practiced.
I did, but I don't remember them. Want to play.
I got promoted. Can earth be with you, disciple? You may have heard of Kreshki. If you have
Never
not,
heard of that.
I've never heard of him. If you have not yet, you will. We're investigating her claims that she's a prophet. We are not, I think, censorious by nature, interesting word. But we must ever be alert to the presence of heretical influences. Would you be able to assist in an important investigation? Yeah, sure. I already sent one of the temple locked to the chief witness witnessed the miracle. I want you to find some more secular information by asking around in her hometown. Okay, interesting. Doing some sort of investigation on somebody. This is background checks Daggerfall style. Alright, so what was that town name?
We got off topic again.
We got a what?
That question.
A new
Technically
question?
not off topic, but yeah.
Do
We
you have
already
any
have a family.
family traditions that you look forward to each year?
Um, Not really. I'm not big on tradition.
The only thing I can think of is we do a game where we throw dice and get like random gifts. So like everybody buys like just a bunch of silly gifts, usually like weird food and like weird toys, or some of them are just cool toys. And so everybody, kids included, um, they just take turns throwing a dice, and when they get doubles or something like that, then they get to pick one from the pile, and you don't know what they are, nobody knows until the end what they are. So that's kind of a cool game. We have like a lightning round or whatever where you can steal ones from somebody else, and there's always one or two presents that everybody's like fighting over, and then they open it and then they're like, oh, it's just a bunch of sausage or something. I thought it was something better than that because it was heavy. There was a bug flying around. So this lady says Kreshki likes to spend time in her room in the White Fawn writing. Okay. I don't know where the White Fawn is. Your family would do a traditional sort of ornament thing.
Yeah, it's I don't know, what is that called? White elephant? that what that's called? So rather than, this is my extended family that does this, rather than have people bring presents for individuals, we buy ornaments, Christmas ornaments, and you just buy one for each person in your family. So for us, it's two. And then we do that white elephant just with the ornaments. So ornaments are cheaper than buying an actual present for people. So that's kind of nice.
Oh, it gave me a letter. Oh, it's a love letter. First, forgive the silence of your love. It was not another attack of brain fever. For some months now, I have been in spiritual turmoil, unfit for any company, even for the comfort of your dulcet fellowship. My days of pain are over, but for this I can never see you again. My life has a higher purpose than the fulfillment of a ridiculous love affair now.
I'd be so mad if somebody called our relationship a ridiculous love affair. What the fuck?
Wait a minute, the end of this letter is ridiculous. Forgive me, my former love, and if you can, forget me. And if you can do neither, do not see me. If you do, I will slay you and stick candles in your eyes and twine your organs with beads for the greater glory of the gods of the universe. Filthy, well-to-do merchant, torment me no longer.
Okay, maybe it's a good thing he's rid of her.
Yep. I got the evidence I need, I think. That bird looks pretty cool.
Thanks. Coming along.
Well done, disciple. I tremble to think what Kreshki might have done to our temple had she spread her profane word.
Okay.
Here, a small token of the esteem of your brethren, and it's an amber, worth 100 gold. Thanks.
Dang.
Isn't amber just like tree sap?
Okay, well, when you put it like that,
What is the most interesting icebreaker question you've ever been asked? People don't really ask me icebreakers. My ice can't be broken. Have you been asked something weird? Oh yes, there was.
okay.
Do you remember when we were in the Chinese restaurant and the guy was like,
Oh
"Ma'am,
my god.
ma'am, what fellowship do you belong to?" And you were like, "What?"
I should know better. I've lived in the South my entire life, but
That was
yeah,
weird though.
that was the first time I'd ever been asked something like that. And that was his icebreaker way of saying, hey, come join our fellowship.
Oh, I thought he said that you looked like somebody.
No, that was his way of like, hey, you can come to our church. No.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And when people ask you that, like you're startled, and then like you get away from that conversation, and then like 10 minutes later you're like, "Oh man, I should have said the Fellowship of the Ring." Like, I don't really trust that Boromir guy, but he's part of our group. Oh, next question's from the website. What is one of your favorite smells? I think we got something like this before.
Yeah, we did. Cinnamon.
Gasoline from race cars. What's something you want to get better at? I want to get better at sticking to like a project. Or sticking to like, I'm gonna do this thing, and then not being like 2 weeks later, I feel like doing something else.
Okay. It's a good one.
But then I don't know. Do I just accept myself for being that way and be like, you know what? So I float around from hobby to hobby. There's nothing wrong with that. Or like having it like extreme interest in something for like 2 to 4 weeks, and then being like, you know what? I feel like going doing something else now, and almost dropping it entirely.
I don't think that's all that weird. I tend to do the same thing, but I know myself well enough that I try to like rein myself in and ask myself, is this something that you're going to do more long term? And if it is, you have to commit to it. So, like when we got this art pad for me, I asked myself, are you going to use this? Like, is it worth the money? If you're not going to use it, then why are you buying it? So you have to use it. I think my answer would be getting better at art, actually. Getting better at streaming. Getting better at digital art, just because this is not something that I normally do. I've always been more traditional media.
We've been streaming for what, 2 months now, maybe?
Yeah.
At least this kind of stream. I've done like streams before, but not where I'm talking, just sort of like, it's just gameplay on the screen. So that's easy. I think generally this stream is just a chill stream between, with me and you just doing what we would normally do.
Yeah.
and just talking like we would normally do in an evening. So like, I don't think it's hard, um, but we can certainly be better at like being entertaining, I think.
Yeah.
Although I think I'm pretty entertaining. Um,
It's looking too much like a drumstick there.
chicken legs.
Chicken legs.
So, Real Steve um, on YouTube. Sorry I missed your chat, but if you're still there, so he says he likes Daggerfall Unity better than the original. The Argonians are my favorites. I always like playing Argonians in any of the Elder Scroll games. I just think lizard people are cool, man. What's the best way to download Daggerfall Unity and how to download any of the mods? So Daggerfall Unity is free. And Daggerfall regular is free, so you just need a copy of Daggerfall, which you can download from a lot of different places. People get it from like GOG, goodoldgames.com, or they'll get it from, I think it's on Steam for free. But Bethesda made the game free, so you can get it anywhere. And then of course Daggerfall Unity is free too, so it's just a downloadable extension, really. And just installs itself to the same folder that Daggerfall's in. The mods I go to the Nexus for. There's a lot of mods on there now, because Daggerfall Unity has so much support for mods, and then they're just like, it's exploded. There's so many mods now, all different kinds, like gameplay mods, graphic mods, sound, music, you name it, like it's all there. I got a lot of mods, but I kind of like to keep the game somewhat like a classic feel. I might have went a little too far with this particular playthrough. There's some major differences, like it added a lot of different enemies, and most of which are kind of weak, I found. Like it added mud crabs, they were weak. But it added ogres, and they're really weak. Like they shouldn't be. I also saw a Minotaur, I think, for the first time. And none of those are in the original game. But yeah, it's actually really accessible. It's all free. And given that the original game was like really buggy and like really hard to enjoy because of how buggy it was, it's kind of nice to enjoy a more stable version of this game. And I think it looks really nice. Like look at that landscape. It just looks really cool. I've never seen that before. That might be a mod. Add some extra detail. Alright, so this is just a random dungeon I'm gonna spend a little time exploring. See if we can find anything good in here with treasure. Level up my skills. And yeah, sorry I missed that chat. Like it's YouTube's a bit tough to find that somebody's chatting. Like at least I don't have like since we're streaming simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube, I'm kind of looking more at the Twitch chat because we get a lot more live views on Twitch than we do on YouTube. So I'll have to be a little bit better about that. But definitely appreciate you checking us out. And here for any more Daggerfall questions. You got them. I'm a big fan of the Elder Scrolls games. I think they're very fun. just like the open world, do what you want type of feel to it. Who's in there? It's a mummy. Skipping some questions that we already got. If you were on a deserted item, what 5 items would you want to have with you to survive?
I would want my Garmin satellite device. For those of you who don't know, I'm a hiker. That's a requirement. So that would be number 1. I want my satellite device. Number 2, I want my phone so I can text with my satellite device. Number 3.
You know what? I would focus all my efforts. So I'd want some basics like I guess I need like a machete or something, right? That way I can like hack palm trees and make like some makeshift stuff. But I'd focus a lot of the effort in something that would allow me to be seen. Because I don't want to live on a deserted island, so I'm not interested in just surviving. If I can't be rescued within a week, then whatever, I'm done. I don't want to live there. So like, I would sort of try to give me a giant flare gun or something, or...
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would have those certain devices.
Yeah, some sort of satellite connectivity device. Tell people, this is where I'm at, come rescue me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have my satellite device. That's
Your salad?
number 1.
I have a salad. That'd be pretty good.
Number 2, my phone so I can text with it. Number 3,
A
water
battery
filtration.
charger. A solar battery charger.
Can I get a solar filtration going? Or not solar filtration, but filtration device for water. Number 4.
She tends to be more of an expert on these things.
A shelter of some kind, like an emergency blanket or a tent. And then I'm on the fence. Fire or knife? You know what? Get rid of the shelter. I can make one. I want a knife and I want something that can help me make a fire. I'm really into this question, in case you couldn't tell.
Yeah, she's... She's into these things. I mean, I'd be in trouble because I don't eat fish, and that's pretty much all you're gonna have. Unless there's like some sort of shorebird that's like really tame. Then go.
Shorebird. You need a dodo.
Yeah, go up and kick it in the head and eat it. I mean, like, that's... Invisibility in this game is very OP, as the young people say, overpowered.
Young people say.
Yeah, young people are weird.
Still doesn't look right with that wing. Okay.
Doesn't unlock. Okay, that's very interesting. Got a follow on Blue Sky from somebody who's really into bugs, particularly hermit crabs, and has art of hermit crabs dressed up like holiday hermit crabs. Although, no, that's not a hermit, it's a grub.
A grub.
Here, I'll share this. Put this on the other screen here.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
I think it's fake, but
It
it's
looks
still weird.
fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely fake.
But who wants that?
Some people are really into bugs. I mean, I think bugs are cool.
I'm not. Well, I'm not in the bugs. I'm not a bug person. How would your
He's
best
not.
friend describe you?
How would you describe me?
You're intimidating. She hates that.
I just don't get it. I'm anything but intimidating.
I would say you're empathetic, insightful, and intelligent. How about that?
I like it.
Okay. And intimidating. The intimidating thing is because you're so in tune with people, like, and how they feel and their body language. It's almost like you can read minds. So. She says that my body language screams.
Okay.
And I have no awareness of that. Well, I don't want to assume that I'm your best friend, but How would your best
Yes.
friend describe you?
Now, how would I describe you?
Oh,
Because you are my best friend.
yeah. No, you're my best friend.
No, you're mine. No, okay,
Oh,
we're not gonna do this. um, incredibly intelligent. Intimidating.
I'm intimidating.
Intimidatingly intelligent, okay? Uh... Really funny. Really, really funny. Your sense of humor is amazing. What else? Stubborn as fuck.
Really?
You were so stubborn.
Okay. Try to work on that.
What are you talking about? You'll never work on that.
I'm never gonna work on that, right? That'd be stubborn. So I'm trying not to be stubborn by saying I'll work on it. I'm flexible.
Yeah, you are really, really stubborn. Hmm. I'm trying to think of what else.
I always tell you that I always say Mermal's good at anything that she puts her mind to. And I think that's actually true.
It's just a matter of putting my mind to it.
Yeah. I'm not sure why this guy's standing in a coffin.
You interrupted his sleep. His eternal sleep.
He was over here and then he like moved forward and come up here and then he dropped into the coffin and got stuck.
I think you have a very unique ability to single-mindedly focus on something, which from my point of view is simply astounding. Get it?
Astounded
Astounded
catfish.
catfish.
Yeah, but that can be a weakness as much as it's a strength. So like streaming, for example, like if somebody's chatting, like I might be focused on a game for a bit. Or I might be focused on us talking and completely forget to play a game. Like it's multitasking becomes difficult.
Whereas multitasking for me is a given every day to the point of detriment.
If someone offered you $1 million to give up your smartphone forever, would you do it?
Yes.
The problem I have with that is like it's not like I need to talk or do like social media or anything. It's just like things like Google Maps are really convenient. Or when I have like you know what, I need to know what I have like these random. I'd have to bring a laptop with me all the time. So what's an alternative to a smartphone? A dumb phone. So you could have a regular like old phone, like a Nokia.
Yeah.
But what would replace things like having Google Maps or some sort of directions to something? Because I'm not going back old school print MapQuest stuff out.
Why not?
That was so bad. I need the person that says, take the next exit to I-10 eastbound.
Well, I could be your navigator. I'm already your navigator, so...
Well, I get $1 million.
See, from my point of view, they would solve two problems for me. Number one, I am extremely attached to my phone to the point that it's probably an addiction. And if they just took it away from me, I feel like things would be a lot better. But number two, they give me $1 million, and that solves my second problem, which is I'm always extremely concerned about my future and my retirement. And if they give me $1 million, I can invest that, and I won't have to worry about it ever again.
Yeah, but you can't check on your investments because you don't have a smartphone.
Okay, well, yeah, but I can get on a computer and check them.
It's less of a problem for me to give up the smartphone for like most of the reasons that you want to give up a smartphone for. Like, I don't use my smartphone for social media and like doom scrolling very often. So like it's not a hindrance to me.
Yeah.
But the things that I do use my smartphone for, I would miss.
All
Like,
right, so here's the plan.
but $1 million.
You keep the phone, you keep your phone, and somebody takes my phone and
There
I
you
get the $1
go.
million and we're settled.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Teamwork. You
Makes
give
the
up
ding.
yours. Yeah.
Makes the dream work.
I think it makes the ding work.
Makes the ding work.
What two things do you consider yourself to be very bad at? Socializing. It says the streamer. What region am I in? Okay. I need to get stuff repaired. To be very bad at, yeah, I think socializing with people. Just, I don't think I'm very good at it. I don't have much confidence.
Very bad at it.
I mean, it's not like I'm not friendly, it's just it's hard for me. Harder than it seems to be for other people.
What am I very bad at?
I'm bad at breathing. Like I don't know. I guess I don't know how to regulate breathing during like exercises and stuff. That takes like effort from me. Apparently I just randomly hold my breath. Although I don't think I've been doing that recently.
No. I haven't heard it.
Interesting. Maybe I'm getting better at it. But I think that I'm bad at. Alright,
Very
I need
bad
to
at.
repair all my things. Including that. Probably all the magic items.
Naked man.
Yep, I'd do Naked Man. You wanna tell them the story about Naked Man? I can tell the story.
Okay, I don't think it's all that funny. It's just a silly thing.
it's funny because you scared the crap out of me. That's the funny part about it. So I got out of the shower and I'm getting dressed and like I don't think anybody's around. But Mermal's lurking
Lurking.
and she just all of a sudden goes, "Naked man." And
I
I'm
did
like,
not
"Oh."
say it like that.
She did. She did to scare me. She likes to scare me.
Layer, new layer. Okay, what am I bad at?
Why do I have this Tonto? What the hell does this do? I need to sell it.
The only thing I can think of right now is my grip strength is shit. Like, a cast iron pan, I always have to call him into the kitchen to come move it for me. Just because my wrist strength and grip strength is such shit that I don't trust myself to be able to hold it. So I'm really bad at that.
Her weakness is that she doesn't have thumbs.
We're here again. We've already had this conversation on stream.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. We do have to repeat ourselves on stream, Merle. Not everybody knows these stories. She has no thumbs.
I do have thumbs. They're just, I have really small and skinny fingers.
She has what you would call an opposable finger. So it's not like thick enough to be a thumb. So it doesn't have like, she has no ability to grip stuff. Coffee candles like the best thing she can get. That would have been fun, interesting to see on stream. It probably looked like I'm punching the viewer, but I was killing a bug, and I did kill it. Do 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 do. It's interesting. The question is, what two things do you consider yourself to be very bad at? Like, okay.
Yeah, I know. What else am I bad at?
I don't know. We're gonna do a new question. I don't like the negativity.
Okay, I got another one. I'm not great at swimming.
Very bad at? I don't think so.
I can swim.
I've seen you swim. You're not very bad at swimming.
Okay. I don't feel like I'm good at it.
The people that are very bad at swimming when they're dead. What's a hobby or side project you've been meaning to take up? Meaning to take up. I need to get back to learning the piano again. It bothers me. I start side projects and then I feel guilty about not doing them. I have too many interests and not enough time. So I'll say that's mine.
That's shit.
I had I think pretty much when our dog passed away. I think that I just had trouble getting back into it, and then
yeah.
Now sitting collecting dust because just I haven't been able to get into it. Not for any real particular reason. It's just like I think the learning subscription or whatever I got, I didn't renew, and so then I'm like, oh man, I'm too far behind. I'm gonna have to go back and do lessons I did before to catch back up again, but I need to do it. So
hobby that I've been meaning to get into and haven't yet.
Temple quests. Those are the hobbies I'm doing. It says you've been meaning to take up. Is there something that you're like, you know what, I really want to do this, but like I can never find the time to get started with it?
Usually my barrier is I don't want to spend the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that'd be meaning to take up. Like you just don't want to go and sink the funds into, but it is something that you're interested in trying.
No, nothing's come to mind. I've taken up all the hobbies that I want to.
This
I
place is
do
always getting attacked by something.
I do a real, like, check with myself when I consider doing certain hobbies, though. Because I've done one too many times of, I'm gonna get into this hobby, and I sink all the funds into it, and then it turns out I really do not like this hobby, or it just does not jive with what I thought it would be, and... So in particular, I am thinking about, what is that, macrame? Yeah, it was macrame. During the pandemic, I got into macrame, and so I decided to do this big macrame piece for the wall, which is still there, by the way, but it is not ever going to be finished. Because I just did not jive. I did not, that amount of focus was too much for me.
Shuhan, okay.
I feel like this pen is not doing what I want it to do.
You know, with us watching the documentary on Leonardo da Vinci,
Mm-hmm.
I feel less bad about, you know, unfinished projects. It's just like, whatever, you know?
He did so much in his life. Yeah, you should definitely feel less bad about unfinished projects.
Wait, I didn't want to go there.
How about this one, gardening? It's something that I attempt to do sometimes, and I never, like, really get too far with it. I think part of the problem is that we have a really, in my eyes, big backyard. In other people's eyes, it might not be that big. But it's just overwhelming to look at that and go, I have to garden all of this? This looks like shit. Okay. I'm impatient today. Any other day I would have spent the entire night on this owl. I see so much that needs work. But I'm just not really feeling it tonight.
I like the detail on the candles. I didn't notice that before.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the question is, should I work the lotus flower in? I feel
If
like
you
it's gonna
want
be
to.
out of place. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be really out of place. Because it's gonna be this, like, big pink thing. It's gonna be, like, kind of distracting. But it could use some pink in it, couldn't it? Alright, I'll put the lotus flower in, but I'm not doing that tonight. Because I think I want to put some stars in.
Among your friends, what are you best known for? I think probably people would say my sense of humor. I'm just weird.
He's very weird. I appreciate that. I appreciate your weirdness.
I always say I'm a weird and not like a creepy way, but like a funny way.
What am I best known for? Not too much.
This guy remains elusive.
Oh, that was the problem. I did that as a cross. That was stupid. You want to do it as an X.
What are you trying to do?
Make a star.
Does pickpocket ever become like more useful than like grabbing like 5 coins in this game? Like you're either not successful or you get like, it says you pinched like 5 coins or 2 coins. And it's like, what's the point of leveling that up? Do you eventually, can you steal weapons or enchanted items or something? Got 5 gold.
Okay, I have it. I'm the adventurous one.
Some people might say you're out of control.
Like my husband would say, I'm out of control.
Where the hell is this guy? Is there a place I have not explored here?
I'm always scheming what my next adventure is going to be. And then I come out into the living room and I say, I've been thinking, and he says, oh,
Oh no, is what I said.
oh no, Mermal.
It's
Here
very
we
dangerous.
go. What'd you say?
It's very dangerous. Okay, I see a place I haven't explored yet. This region. So I'm gonna go through this room behind me.
Alright. Got 15 minutes.
Man, my lockpicking should go up. Has it
The
gone up?
lotus flower. Have I done a flower yet? At all? Digitally? I don't think I have.
A flower? I mean, you
Yeah.
did the ones on the ivy.
Oh yeah, I have.
He's not here. What the fetch? Am I in the wrong place? Castle Dilpt. Where am I? I'm in Castle Dilpt. Okay, so I'm in the right place, but I'm not seeing the guy here. I'm starting to wonder if there's something I haven't done yet that I'm supposed to have done. Do I need to use the scarab? Use. Scarab seems to be in working condition. You can hear the voice of Lass asking about technical parameters of the device. You check all of them and the work of Furcham seems to be flawless. So then the guy should be here now. Is that what I needed to do? Yep, there he is. He appeared in a coffin. What's with people in coffins tonight? This is just a thing. I bet they're very comfortable, to be honest. Like, have you seen inside those things? Like, they got like really nice like fabric and stuff. It's interesting. Like, dead people don't need to be comfortable, but we make them. What ingredients would go on your perfect sandwich? Let me talk about this. There's three things to make a good sandwich. You gotta have cheese, you gotta have the meat, and you gotta have some sort of sauce. That's it. Everything else is extra and not necessary. So like a pastrami is pretty good. This changes every day with me though. I like Italian type sandwiches, so like pastrami and mozzarella or something. And
Who's
spam
calling
collars. Spamwich.
Spamwich.
Or a Gouda cheese, that'd be good.
Oh, I love Gouda.
And then you need a good sauce to go with it, like a really good mustard or something.
Oh, so there's not just 3 ingredients, there's 4?
That was 3. Oh, and you gotta have good bread, I guess. So you could say that's the 4th.
Okay.
The bread is underrated, but the sauce is also underrated. You need a sauce, otherwise it's too dry. Your sauce could be like a pesto. That'd be really good.
Okay.
This says what ingredients? I'm just telling you, like, you can do any combination of those groupings, but you need to have good bread, a good sauce, good meat, and good cheese, and that's a sandwich. That everything else is extra. Doesn't really provide much. Like, I mean, you have lettuce that can add a little crunch, or maybe tomatoes kind of add a little bit more for some people, but ultimately they don't really make the sandwich. They're just things. I don't think pickles belong on a sandwich, personally.
Well, I will
But
agree with you.
a
with
relish
that
could be
one.
a sauce, though. Do you relish?
I like relish on some things. Okay, so
So that's mine.
my sandwich. What was the question again? Repeat it.
What ingredients would go in your perfect sandwich?
Okay. I'm really simple when it comes to sandwiches. Although a little bit more complex than him. Good bread, of course, but turkey, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. That is it. I do not need cheese on my sandwich. And this offends him. It's offensive that I don't like cheese on my sandwiches.
It's the cheese that binds.
No. And it also offends him that I like mayonnaise on my sandwiches. Finds that incredibly offensive.
These people are trying to steal the thing from me. It's not happening. Yeah, I'll pay taxes, in the middle of this fight. Oh, but this is gonna hit somebody. Come on, citizens, get out of the way. I almost killed that guy. from behind.
Hmm.
Sandwich. What does that jade do? Oh, it locks stuff. It's kind of fun doing the quest for the temple. Which actor would you want to play you in the movie about your life?
Emma Watson.
Damn, that was fast. I can't remember. Okay, I might have this guy's name wrong because he has like 3 first names. Joseph Gordon Lewitt Hamilton, or whatever his name is.
Hamilton? Levitz?
Oh yeah, yeah, there we go. Close enough. How about that? I think that
Okay.
guy's, yeah.
Alright, I like him.
He's a bit older now, but
So are you.
oh,
I'm pretty sure we're probably about the same age as him.
it's time to play the age game. How old? You're not allowed to look. How old is Joseph Gordon Lovin Hewitt
Lovin'.
Levitz? Whatever his name is. I'm
Um,
gonna say he's 46.
46. Okay.
I think he's like
78?
he's 78 years old.
No. Kailani has on.
Give or take
They-
72 years.
I'm gonna say he's 42.
Are you looking it up? Or am I looking it up?
Okay.
Because I don't even know his name, so you have to look it up.
It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Drum roll.
Gordon.
43. Okay. That's the guess?
Okay. He is 43.
Damn! Comes in here and drops the correct age and wins the age game. Congratulations. You know exactly how old Joseph Gordon Lovitz Hewitt's Hamilton is. I thought he was older than that.
No.
So he's only 5 years older than me.
Yep.
So yeah, he could play me. There's days if I don't shave for a while, I would certainly look older than him.
Okay, well, he's pretty.
Does he have any gray?
Well, he's an actor. Typically, they dye their hair. Yes, he does have gray.
I remember him in like Third Rock from the Sun,
Yes.
and I thought that he was like 10 years older than me. I guess not. Whoa. I don't want to click. I want to
Cauliflower.
quest. I got promoted.
Got an image of a flower up.
You can use the temple's spellmaker. It's a terribly complicated but terribly useful apparatus.
Terribly.
Just terribly. Ooh, the authorities have called on us to eliminate a Daedra cult. What? Okay, so we sent a detachment of Templars to carry out the order, but something went very wrong, and the cultists managed to corrupt their minds somehow. The detachment ceased to obey orders. They went to Marin Hall and locked themselves in a house. Their sanity deteriorates every hour, and soon there will be a disaster. Only special spells dealing with the unholy presence of Daedras or undead can save our Templars from damnation. So I wonder if the Holy Ward... Yeah, I'm thinking that might... Are you ready to help us hush up the scandal? Yeah, let's try it.
Hush it up.
Okay, so banishing undead or Daedra. Otherwise you have no choice but to kill them. I'm not gonna kill them. We negotiated with the squad of militia to wait for an agent from the temple, which is you. Meet the soldiers at the Woodton residence for further instructions, and remember that preserving our reputation is primary task. So, before going to Marin Hall, you should learn a spell. Otherwise, you have no choice but to kill him. Okay, so Marin Hall, Woodton residence. I'm gonna hurry up and do this quest. This is spelled weird. There we go.
Ta-da, and flower. Okay.
I have to finish the quest, Mermal.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, you must be the agent from the Temple of Kenrith. Let's get down to business. We're preparing
Let's
an
get
ambush from the
down to
wilderness.
business.
Nearby's last resort. The lives are in your hands. Our scout will lure the Templars out of the Woodton residence in 1 hour. Then you will have your chance. Work quickly when the time comes. If you can disenchant the Templars, great. If you kill them and relieve us of the headache, that's great as well. Okay, so I'm gonna have limited time. So let's do a save real quick. And loiter for an hour. Where are they at? Okay, so Holy Word is what I want to do. I didn't even read what it said. It was so quick. Was that it? I did it so fast that I lost the message. I'll have to redo this. tomb. Here we
I
go.
don't
The
want
Templars have
this.
come to their senses and are shocked at the damage they've caused. They'll be fine in a few hours. Your job here is done. Okay. I saved them. I swear, every time I enter this town, it says something like, it's under attack by zombies, it's under attack by werewolves. This time it's ghosts. And of course, I'm that far away from the temple. No. So, our next stream will be Saturday. We're not going to be streaming Thursday because we'll be with family, but,
I won't be here.
oh yeah, Mermal won't be here Saturday, so it's going to be a solo Catfish stream of me playing Daggerfall.
Yep.
And I'll have to be entertaining.
You'll have to be entertaining.
Maybe we could play the age game with some other people that I think about. That's what
Yeah.
we do, is anytime anybody, like, we just think of some random person, kind of like I did with Freddie Prinze Jr., remember on that?
Okay.
Oh, you know,
so
he could play me in a movie.
Let's tell them about the Freddie Prinze Jr. thing.
You tell them it's
Okay. I don't think we've discussed this before.
No, I don't think. Oh, I locked the
So
store.
Catfish here, every now and then, he wakes up from deep sleep and he'll say something or do something and then go back to sleep and not remember it the next morning. Well, one night I'm sitting up reading and out of the blue he turns over and he says, "Whatever happened to Freddie Prinze Jr.?" And I'm like, why are you thinking of Freddie Prinze Jr.? But then I'm like, okay, I'll just look him up and I'll be like, hey, he's done this and he's doing this, and this, and he's like 47 years old and blah, blah, blah. But I had this inkling that he won't remember this the next morning, so I mentioned it to him the next morning. I'm like, do you remember anything about Freddie Prinze Jr.? He's like, what
No.
are you talking about?
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea. I must have been asleep.
So random. We had not talked about Freddie Prinze Jr. before he went to bed.
It's just one of those things.
And he just randomly in his sleep goes, whatever happened to Freddie Prinze Jr.?
It's a fair question, but it was.
So I'm
rely on
like,
that.
apparently just over here on my side of the bed having this conversation with myself about Freddie Prinze Jr. And we have lots of stories about him waking up
Yeah.
and not remembering shit the next morning. Wing Commander?
Freddie Prinze Jr. was in Wing Commander?
I don't even know what Wing Commander is.
It's a video game series. But I didn't know that Freddie Prinze Jr. was in Wing Commander. Was he just like one of the other pilots or something? I know the Wing Commanders I remember are all like Mark Hamill and stuff, and oh, they made a movie? Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, okay.
Oof. Yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr.'s in some pretty awful movies. But he's a good guy, I think.
Yeah.
It's a good watch for being bad. It's just one of those like guilty pleasure watches or something.
I guess so.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us, but we gotta end the stream now. Is there somebody cool I can raid? Let me see. Oh, okay. Let's do. White Gandalf's is playing Marwyn, so he'd been playing Daggerfall like me, but
Daggerfall,
he
yep.
beat it. He does like long streams. He does like a stream from like almost like 12 hours or something like that. This is crazy. So yeah, I think he beat Daggerfall a few days ago, or maybe in the last week, and he's playing Morrowind now. So I'm gonna raid him.
Raid.
And you guys can all ask him about Freddie Prinze Jr. All right, guys, have a good one.
Bye.